peace, goodwill toward men. And it came to pass, as the angels were gone away from them into heaven, the shepherds said one to another, Let us now go even unto Bethlehem, and see this thing which is come to pass, which the Lord hath made known unto us. And they came with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the babe lying in a manger. And when they had seen it, they made known abroad the saying which was told them concerning this child. And all they that heard it wondered at those things that were told them by the shepherds. But Mary kept all these things and pondered them in her heart. And the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen, as it was told unto them. That message that I memorized in the 5th grade in public high school has brought me comfort through these long, long years. And it plays a major role in what I've come to tell you today. Where did God come from? This is the question an innocent child often asks when he's overwhelmed by the stars of the night, the flight of the birds, the playfulness of a pet, the harmony of a song, the companionship of a family, and especially the enhancement of a little brother or sister in the home. Without being able to describe his gratified emotions, the child is innocently conscious of the fact that someone outside of his world made all these things. And he, at that moment, is aware of the presence of that one who made them. He knows innately that this God must be greater than all the things He's made. So, where did God come from? This is a now moment that, in one form or another, has come to all of us. A moment when time seems to stand still, and we realize our own existence in a created world where we belong, at least for the moment. I remember when that happened to me. That's the reason I could write this introduction. But I also remember the following paragraphs. Later in life, this same child and every one of us fails in maintaining his innocence and transparent reflection. We all have. Life happens with a vengeance as we experience suffering and loss, every last one of us. In the den of wind, earthquakes, and fire, as experienced by Elijah, it is still possible to hear the still, small voice of God. However, due in part to our own miscalculations, the influence of associates, or the attitudes of our secular world system, it is possible to resent our own personal suffering and loss and reach a stage when we're not sure that this world was made by a beneficent Creator. Innocence is then replaced with discord and distrust, and we give way to a naturalistic explanation for the imperfections we see and experience. Under these conditions, the materialistic idea of an evolving universe can now make sense without God. So we sarcastically ask, who made God and where did He come from? I've had college professors ask me that. I've had truck drivers and farmers ask me that. I've had family members ask me that. If God is so powerful and the world has gone awry, He must be a part of a system that has failed. So where did He come from? Big question. In answering this question that has come to all of us, a moment of reality, is naturalistic evolution a scientific answer to answer that question? Where did God come from? That's an honest question. It depends on how we ask it, with the innocence, transparent sincerity of a child, or the analogs of a rebellious spirit, wounded with suffering and loss. We've been there.